As I was going through my decision, I wanted to be at a program where I saw myself reaching my full potential. When I looked at Quincy Family Medicine and I had my interview, I felt a welcoming presence just by a video chat. And because of that, and the other chief residents and the residents that I met with, they were so welcoming, and the atmosphere I could feel was that I already felt a sense of belonging. And the fact that this is an unopposed program, and in a rural setting, it showed me that I have the greatest potential to reach where I wanted to go in my career. And I wanted to be a traditional family medicine physician. So being able to be at a program where I get to do not only procedures in the hospital, but also in my own clinic, I got to see a lot of continuity. From the hospital, from admitting in the hospital to going back into seeing them in the clinic, and even some patients where I see them in the home visits, as well as I see patients in the nursing home. So that really drew me to come in. And one of the messages I take from Dr. Dixon's message on his website was that I want to make you a great physician and provide you all the tools in your toolbox. And I felt this was a program that would be able to provide that for me.
So before Clinic First, we as residents had to balance kind of an inpatient and outpatient rotation. So while you're juggling patients in the hospital, you would also have clinic and worry about your clinic patients. And that can be quite straining at times. So our Clinic First, which started this past year, tried to separate that and relieve some tension that residents were feeling, so they could focus. While they're in the hospital, they're focusing on their patients. And then when they're in clinic, then they can focus on their clinic patients. And I personally, that's a world of difference living in both worlds. So that is another big draw to come to our program, because not many other programs have that Clinic First mentality, and you will have to balance both worlds.
There's a little bit of a nightlife scene where people go and do like pinball or bowling. There's a couple of trivia nights around here too, if you're a Star Wars fan. There's a couple of trivia nights at the bowling alley that people go to. A lot of times people will travel to St. Louis, maybe for a weekend, get some shopping done and go for a bigger city feel. Chicago is about 4 hours up the road. There's apparently like a go-kart fun kind of arcade-like place. I haven't been there yet, but there's a place that people go to do that. So yeah, lots of things to do.